You know, I really thought about that, Ellen, and it was like, it was hidden.
Being here today is the right thing to do.
I can feel the compassion and the energy amongst the activists today. But I can also feel the anger. And that's okay, because I'm angry too. And we should all be angry about what is happening right now to animals, non-human animals in the world.
Who wants to live? I ask you again, what do we want? Animal liberation! When do we want it? Now! They tell us that British farming is something to be proud of. Today they will enslave a pig in a crate without the space to turn around. Does that make you feel proud? No! No! For the animals!
What I can tell you is that right this very second, there is a mother in a farrowing crate. And she is biting on those bars over and over and over, hoping that they will break and she'll be able to escape. What I can tell you is right now in this moment, there is a dairy calf in a solitary confinement pen who is calling out for their mother who they have just been separated from. What I can tell you right now is there is a chicken laid on the ammonia and feces-riddled barn that we incarcerate them in. They are laid on their back, dying from organ failure because the selective breeding that we have forced upon their species. And what I can tell you is that right now in this moment, there is a lamb on the kill floor of a slaughterhouse who has just watched as their friend has been shackled upside down and had their neck sliced open. And this lamb is cowering in the corner, hiding, hoping that the slaughterhouse worker will not notice them. But of course they do. They always do. And so in this moment, that worker is walking over to the lamb. And when he reaches that lamb too will be shackled by their feet and have their neck sliced open. But isn't that why we're here today? Not because we know that everything's going to be okay, but because we don't know. And because we know what is happening every single moment of the day to the animals. That is why we are here. If we thought everything was going to be fine, we'd sit at home and wait for the inevitable.
By a raise of hands, who here has a non-vegan in their life they would like to veganize? That's about 100% of people. No surprise there. I don't know what you want to tell to those people, but I have a couple of words to them. What if I told you that a simple change could shift the fucking earth? What if I told you you've been lied to since your first breath at birth? What if I told you that the food chain's not a vertical line with humanity at the top and all denominations defined? What if I told you that this tragedy is your choice? What if I told you that it's not true that these animals have no voice because they fucking scream, I've heard it. They're not food, they're not ours, they're not worthless. They had family, they had friends, and they had purpose. Are your fucking taste buds worth this? What if I told you this is an industry that's created on greed, that the people at the top, they know exactly what you need? What if I told you they know exactly how to take just like the calves from their mothers 9 months after they were raped? What if I told you that the planet's screaming out loud but nobody fucking pays attention because it doesn't draw a crowd? What if I told you we might only have a few years left before we're burned up and burned out, wondering what could have been next? What if I told you all of this, would you change? Would you take a single second to look down upon your plate? What if I told you that the answer lies in you? So find your own goddamn compassion. You know exactly what to do.
We show them what they don't want to see. We show them the truth.
Be unapologetic in direct action, and be fearless with your compassion in our fight for animal liberation.
What do we want? Animal liberation. I said, what do we want? Animal liberation. I said, what do we want? Animal liberation. When do we want it? Now.
I wish that I could take their suffering, and if only for a second, translate it to a sound. I would play it for the world. The screams of every mother trapped inside a crate. The screams from baby chicks when death's a breath away. The fear that every fish feels as they grasp out of familiarity, but it's gone. The lonely life a caged bird lives while they sing their prison songs. This sound would rupture eardrums. This sound would rip through glass walls. This sound, some days it's all I can hear. I just wish you could hear it too.
Now dark days, they lie ahead of us. Now dark days lie ahead of us, right? Point approval. Dark days lie ahead of us, but they need not be eternal when we see others as not part of the problem, but as part of the solution. For it is those who currently perpetuate these systems of violence who could one day be the same people to end them. We need to tell them why. We need to educate them. We need to show them. Now we are all here because something inside of us has said enough is enough. Enough is enough.
What do we want? When do we want it?
Now!
Thank you.